What up, my YouTube fam? 1111. If you're seeing more of 1111, it's time for you to wake up. That's what 1111 means, right? If you're seeing these synchronicities more and more throughout your life, it means you're going through an awakening. You're becoming more perceptive of the reality around you, of the matrix around you, of what's actually happening, right? You're not closed down. You're more conscious of the limitations that society is trying to put on you, and you're becoming more aware of your spiritual nature, right? You're realizing you're not as attached to this material aspect of reality, this 3D reality, and you're transcending into our 4D reality that we're entering right now. If that being the case, that means it's time for you to become more aware of things like what your government's doing, conspiracy theories, right? Who's really running this world? All these secret society groups, all the people trying to prevent these secret society groups. Who's on your side? Who's not on your side? Spiritual matters, spiritual dimensions. Where do we come from? Why do we exist? What are we really? Who is God? Are you God? Am I God? Numerology, astrology, things like that. What is the ego? Your shadow self. And since you're watching this video, and if you may not know about any things like this, congratulations, you found the right channel. Okay, we're gonna dive deep into some of these aspects. You just gotta keep following us. You gotta keep sticking with it and keep facilitating your awakening. So there are tales, and even in the Bible, it says there are 144,000 people that will be saved. I don't know if necessarily these people will be saved or not. I personally consider myself to be one of the 144,000 people, if there is such a group, because simply to be part of these people, it means you are more awakened than everyone else, right? I consider myself more perceptive than others, right? When I talk to people, I have to dumb down the conversations, right? I have to make it more shallow. People look at me like I'm crazy sometimes because I talk about certain things they've never even heard about. They have no clue about, no knowledge whatsoever, right? I try to tell them about astrology, numerology, how it defines certain characteristics of certain people and how certain people can cooperate better together, coincide better together. Talk to them about twin flames, soulmates. I talk to them about extra dimensions, other certain things the government may be doing. And these people just look at you like you're crazy because they're not part of this group. They haven't awakened in this dream that we're currently living. You know, when you have a dream and all of a sudden you become lucid and you look around and you're like, wow, I can do anything I want, actually. This is my reality and I can control it. I'm not saying this is necessarily my reality, but everyone has their own reality bubble, right? So everyone is living in their own dream, and each dream coincides with another person's dream to co-create. We're all co-creating with God. This is entirely God's dream, right? And we're just part of it, and we're able to have free will and create our own realities based on this, right? So if this type of video resonates with you, then you're probably one of the 144,000, let's say, if that's even a group. There's also this group on Twitter, Cobra, who was requesting 144,000 people minimum for mass meditation in order to shift our timelines to a more positive timeline. So right now, if you're watching this video, we're in a more positive timeline because this whole COVID-19 could have been much worse, right? There could have been many more cases, many more deaths. The virus could have been much more infectious. But what we've came to see is that it really was more of a fake. So my belief, my idea is that it was infiltrated. It was stopped before it could have such effects on the world, right? So we've already kind of shifted. That meditation that I was telling you about, apparently it reached 250,000 people. And at the top, we were honestly going to get 1 million because we were able to even contact a lot of people from China. And obviously China has billions of people, or 1 billion people at least. And I thought we could get much higher, but 250,000 definitely put us on the right path. So if you're watching this, just know that there's hope here. There's optimism, okay?
Look at the one,
So how does all this relate to you? Well, your intuition probably called you to watch this video, right? You're probably led to this video for a purpose. And that purpose is to awaken others, right? Awaken yourself. Your job here is to awaken before others, to realize who you are. Remember who you are, right? We all have this veil of forgetfulness when we come here because it makes the game that much more exciting, right? It's like kind of like playing the game, right, without any cheats. But when you transcend this veil, you're playing the game by knowing all the rules, by knowing all the cheats, the way to hack it, the way to bend it to your will. But it's not about that. We don't want to play the game, right? This Matrix, that's the game. Our job, our duty, is to awaken others, to help them realize who they are, to help them realize that really this is all just a test, right? We're here to show how much love we can show, prove that we are actually loving. I don't believe this is any sort of hell, because it's too beautiful to be any sort of judgment place. It is a test, and love is the currency. But love is the currency everywhere you go. And the higher realms, love is just more of the normal standard. Here we operate in duality. We have free will. Free will causes growth. We're here to evolve, right? And our mission is to help others evolve with us. Now, some people are just not going to have that willingness. They're going to make the decision, no, I want to go down the negative path, or no, I don't want to change. I want to be neutral. That, because there's such a thing called a harvest, when their time comes, they're either be shifted to an earth that is 95% negative, or they will be shifted to a similar earth in another reality, another dimension, where there's still 3D, and they're still serving that same routine, that same lifestyle, suffering cycles where they haven't broken out yet, they haven't realized their pain, their traumas, their shadow self, and they haven't shifted to the positive timeline yet until they decide they want to shift, right? So even Jesus said, I don't remember the exact scripture, but it was something along the lines of either be negative or be positive, but don't be in between, because I cannot help you there, right? So you have to choose a path, ultimately. And ultimately, those on the negative path still end up coming back positively, eventually, no matter how long it takes, because they realize there's no fulfillment in that. Our true nature is to reconnect with God, with Source, and our Source is love. So if you guys enjoyed the knowledge presented in this video, please like, please subscribe. It does help me reach more people that really want this sort of awakening, really desire to the truth, our truth seekers just like us. And keep watching. There'll be more videos coming out with more and more knowledge. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.